Welcome everybody to the Voice Chat Podcast, episode 17.
Thanks.
All right, thanks, Adam. Is it started yet? My name is Maaz from TheAMaazing.
I'm Laddi.
I'm Rushlight Invader.
I'm Jaydotjay.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
And Adam?
I'm Adam from SomeThingElseYT.
Wow, such epicness.
All right. Dang.
Nice.
Like
Nailed
when
it.
we don't need Adam, Adam's like, hey, is it starting? When we need Adam, Adam's like, y'all hear something? You know, y'all hear something? First and foremost, I want to thank everybody listening on iTunes as well as SoundCloud or YouTube. Y'all are great. We're trying to get Spotify. It's being very difficult, but we're trying our best, okay?
Wait.
Also, major shout out to our patrons, okay?
Woo.
Especially everybody here. And especially Karyu and Storyteller25 for being like the best patrons, for supporting us the most. And Mr. Marshfellow, because we forgot you last time. So sorry. It's okay. My parents forgive me all the time too. So it's, you know.
Yeah, whatever.
Relatable, guys.
Lol.
I'm kidding.
Well, actually, you know, just for the interesting bits about the Voice Chat podcast, yesterday I went home and I changed all of the ads on all the podcasts.
Oh, I seen some
Right.
when I was going through the analytics today. I was like, well, that's a lot. I was like, whoa, that's a lot more than I
Yeah,
remember.
because I changed it, all right? So before, I was like a little quaint little Maaz going like, I don't want to ruin anybody's experience. I'll put an ad every, like, maybe 20 minutes, you know? Every 15 minutes if I need to. And then yesterday, I was like, you know what? Give me the money. So, like, every 8 minutes, I put like, an ad. Because, like, I don't think people realize that we're spending money out of pocket to edit these episodes, and so we haven't made a profit in so long. And so I just got frustrated because like I counted it all yesterday, and I'm like $1,000 in debt because of Voice Chat Podcast, and I'm like, I need money back. I need the money. So, money, give me the money.
The money's mine.
Yeah. Give my money. Yeah. So I just changed everything. It was also because I talked to. Maybe I shouldn't call out their name, but I talked to an MCN yesterday.
Gross.
And they, yeah, I know, right? I can't even tell you why I talked to them. Usually I don't even give them the light of my day, but yeah, I had to chat with them, and they were like, dude, okay, you're making X amount, dude, I can help you make like more than $250,000 a year, maybe even more than that. And I was like, all right, that sounds like a lot of. You know, that sounds like a bit of a stretch, but okay. And they're like, yeah, in a 10-minute video, if you put like 7 ads, I'm like, 7 ads?
Ads.
Good grief.
That'll drive people away. That'll be more harm than good.
I calculated the average. It's like every minute or so there's an ad. I'm like, what user experience would that be like, right? Holy moly. And so I was like,
people just do not get it. They just have their mind all the time is just business, blah, 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 business.
is that what's on their mind?
Yeah,
exactly.
it's annoying.
What does it sound like?
money, blah, 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 business.
If I become a businessman, I'm just like, money, you know?
It's annoying. I
Little
don't
known
know.
fact, Elon Musk has that in his head all the time.
Elon's an exception. He's like business. Let's meme a little bit. Business. money.
Numbers. That's a scene from the Lego movie, actually. I saw it with PJ like 2 nights ago. So she literally does that.
Wait, what?
In the Lego movie, like Unikitty's pretending to be like a business person. She's just like business, numbers, and that's it. So literally, that's like she's in the boardroom. Yeah, that's how those meetings go down. That's how they do that.
fact.
Exactly.
It really is. It really be like that.
It really do be like that sometimes.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Laddi.
Yeah.
Laddi hitting us up with a doobie like that.
There's my input for the podcast. Good night.
Thanks for coming by, lad.
There you go. I'll collect my paycheck.
Thanks for
Laddi, you're veering off the script.
Sorry.
Get back on the script, Laddi.
Okay.
It's honestly like most conference calls are like half that and then half people asking you if you can hear them. That's all. That's what it is, right? Yeah. Can you hear me? Hell, I'm with Todd from accounting and Julie from marketing, and they're like, "Hello, can you hear me? I'm sorry, hold up, I can't hear you." And that's it.
That's hilarious. Todd from accounting is legitimately just like I can imagine that with full clarity in my head.
That's
like
that's a
complete
quote.
clarity.
That's a quote from
Yeah.
a meeting I've been in. Sorry, Todd. Didn't mean to call you out, buddy, but you know.
You know what? Screw you, Todd.
Screw you, Todd. Why don't we start using Skype for business? You know.
Yeah, like
I'm Todd. Business, business, business. Money, money.
classic Todd.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude. Okay, so Discord's like Skype versus Discord, all that kind of stuff. I was in a string of calls yesterday, right? So not only with the MCN, but I had a partner manager call, and then I had another call for like a YouTube thing that I'm doing, and so it was crazy to see what they all used. So one of them tried to use Skype, and that's obviously just like the worst thing ever. So that was awful. Somebody else tried to use Google Meets, which destroyed my computer. It like just didn't work at all as it was supposed to. And Google Hangouts and stuff. And I was just like, man, I wish there was just one. I know Discord's like great, like really good stuff, but it's like it's kind of got the appeal for like gamers and YouTubers. You know what I mean? Like it's not business oriented.
Yeah.
If something like Slack or another program was for creators and business, that would be like that would be.
Ma, there is like
awesome.
a universal chatting device though. It's called a cell phone.
It's a phone.
Yeah.
Is that what you're gonna say? Yeah. Is that what
Dude,
you're
just
gonna
give
say?
strangers your
Hell,
number.
Rush.
The audio quality
I'm
on
in Australia.
everything else though is awful. Like Discord legit
Yeah.
has good audio quality.
Yeah. And so that's like the one thing. It seems mind-boggling that you would have all these platforms in which you can talk over, and when you use any of them except Discord, it just sounds like. It's like what are you like sucking on your microphone? Like I don't know.
Radio.
Yeah,
Seriously,
exactly. And it's just like, all right, that's like that. It's mind-boggling that nobody has kind of sat down going like, oh. Maybe we should make the audio clear. Everyone's like, dude, you're a genius, right? You're a genius. This guy, give him a raise.
Revolutionary.
Todd, you're the greatest.
Todd from accounting with business.
Todd.
So smart.
You've done
Todd
it,
really
Todd.
pulled through for us. He's really out here.
Todd from accounting really coming out with these ideas, man.
You're promoted out of accounting.
Dude,
No, I was gonna say, it's crazy to me that I can record in 4K on my phone, right? But like if I call somebody, still sounds garbage. Like whenever I'm talking to someone,
the worst thing ever.
Just the worst. I don't know. Cameras keep getting better, but like microphones, for whatever reason, phones are just kind of like they stopped improving that quality.
You blew my mind. I did like that. I literally hadn't even considered that. You're right. 4K, and then you can't even microphone properly. You're 100% correct.
Wait.
I can-
I just remembered a feature from the phones. You know there was a walkie-talkie feature back in the day, right?
Wait, what?
My grandpa used to use it. He would just like hit his phone strapped to his belt, like he would unholster it like a cowboy. He's like, "Oh, I got this," and he'll be like, he'll hit a button, and he's like, "Boop, hey, I'll be there in a second," and he'll like, "Boop."
Wait,
and
who is he? Hold on. Who is he walkie-talkie about?
His
I
employees or
remember my
something.
grandpa having one of those too. I didn't know
Yeah,
what
it
it
was a
was.
It was, I think, it was a BlackBerry or something. And he just hit a button. And was like, "Yeah, I'll be there in a second," and it responded, "Boop, all right." And then
Are
he's
you-
like, "Okay."
Are you talking
Yeah,
about a
hello?
pager?
Were our
No, it was
grandpas
a
talking
cell
to each
phone.
other?
Yeah, I think our grandpa. Dude,
Adam and Rush's grandpa.
they knew how to get around.
The real most ambitious crossover
guys.
of all time.
Exactly right. They got on the walkie-talkie. They're like, I fucking hate Todd, bro. Like they just bad-mouthing Todd.
Grandchildren.
Oh, my
Hey,
stupid
Rush's
grandkids.
grandpa, it's me, Adam's grandpa. Oh man, I hate my grandson. What about you?
Yeah, he just sits and draws all day. I
Dude,
think he's
this
gay.
guy keeps talking about like pulling down his underwear. I don't know what he's doing.
No, I love my grandpa. But yeah, he had that weird walkie-talkie phone, but it was still a cell phone. It always blew my mind, and I never knew like exactly what it was.
It's not coming back.
Yeah,
What the heck? That's like way easier just to like tell someone like I'm on my way. And
I mean nowadays I guess they can make a walkie-talkie app. So
Yeah, I also don't think it is easier, Rush, because that what you can do in places you can call them. You can call them, Rush.
No.
So what? You would prefer going click,
This is
It's like-
Niner. I know you're having sex right now, but I need the milk.
And then in reply to that, they would just like, dude, we're on a call. What are you doing?
It's like, Todd, come on, we talked about this. No more walkie-talkies.
Come on, man. Shake my
come
hand.
on,
You're
dude.
supposed to play along.
Did you guys ever
up with
play
that?
with those like walkie-talkies that you can get at like Toys R Us
Yes.
when it was
Dude,
still
I used to
alive?
think they were
Yeah.
the best thing ever. Okay.
Oh man, me and my
And-
cousin used to play with them all the time. The thing too was like every now and then we'd get like a response from somebody that isn't connected,
Uh-oh.
like isn't the other walkie-talkie, and it would be like either a cop that was driving by that accidentally jumped onto our signal somehow, or some other kid who was playing with their walkie-talkie across the street.
Oh man, it's like a child.
Just start making sex noises, and I'll get them off
It's
the
just
line.
there's like a predator, like getting a walkie-talkie, just tuning in.
Reminds me of Split.
Oh my.
Oh,
my God.
no.
Like nowadays, it's like they're on TikTok, but back then, walkie-talkies.
Oh god.
Oh man. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I watch Stranger Things, that convinced me that walkie-talkie should make a return. All right. And
Walkie-talkies are dope.
dude, I agree. And I actually think if you were a walkie-talkie company and you saw Stranger Things, you would be celebrating. You'd be like, yes, they're coming back into the popular stream. You know.
It's like a direct line to your
Yeah.
friend, even though we have that. It's called cell phones, but sometimes your friends don't answer their goddamn phones.
It's true.
And walkie-talkies have this cool feature where you can press a button and it will just make the other walkie-talkie annoyingly have like a siren play until the other person picks up the
Maybe that's
walkie-talkie.
why they stopped the walkie-talkie. Can you imagine
That's
you
my
have like
favorite part.
you have like somebody robbing your house and then all you hear is Peter, Peter, Adam's calling, Peter. You just like start crying.
They're trying to hide in the closet, but they found you.
Yeah.
This is gonna make you sound like way older than I am, but I had the discount version of that when I was a kid, and that is like me and my neighbor. We both had tree houses, and we would have like the tin cans and tie a string to
string?
it. Yeah,
Oh
and, like,
my
talking to the string.
gosh.
fake
Yeah.
news.
Yeah,
I didn't know
Wait,
those actually
fake
worked.
news.
Don't work. There's no way they work.
What do you mean? They do work.
No
work.
way.
Like, do
They
you
work.
have to have like a specific string, like a metal-like string for the vibrations to travel
No,
around? on?
even normal string works.
yeah.
Really?
Well, I mean, like we used yarn at first, and that didn't work at all because it's
Yeah.
too buoyancy. But yeah, we got like I don't know. His dad had some like it was like strings, fishing thing. I don't know what it was. I remember it working though. And we thought it was the coolest
Yeah.
thing. You know?
It works.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So yeah, we'd
I wanna
go to my
try
tree
that
house,
now.
and I talk in the cans, and then the Great
Wait,
Depression
wait,
hit.
wait.
and then I had to
Was
go
it
and
one
enlist in World War
treehouse,
II.
JJ?
2 tree houses.
It's the same treehouse.
I was gonna say, are you in the same treehouse?
We literally
Just
sat
talking?
across from each other, and talked into the.
Yeah,
we talked into
it's
the
like,
cans.
wait a minute.
We could hear
Yeah,
each
I can
other.
hear it.
It was crazy.
Wait, so now what I'm imagining is like there's like 2 trees and there's a fence between like you two are neighbors, but you have one
Right.
string attached.
We
from
have
tree
one
to tree.
string going. Well, it was on. We were on the other end of their yards, so like my tree house was on one end of my yard, and his was on the other
Oh,
end.
in the same yard?
No. I mean, like if like it's mine was on the right side of my yard, and his was on the left side of his yard, and then like
Right.
it was the farthest distance you could get from our houses, basically.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you know
I
what I'm
see. I
saying?
see.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you had like a
How long
massive
was that
string going.
string?
And there's literally it's like there was a mass. We wired on the. Yeah, I actually forget. I guess that string must have like. Yeah, I must have stretched across our thing. It was a lot of
A
string.
child just ran past my window. It scared the crap out of me.
It's because you're talking about walkie-talkies, Adam. Okay, the child.
Right.
Yeah, you got radio.
Jesus Christ.
Hi, my name is Todd. It's a guy, not you, Todd.
Todd Jr. Get out of here.
Just kick him over. Todd Jr. Todd names his son Todd. Oh man,
Oh man, Todd the
That's
second.
so like Todd.
I'm so sorry for any Todds watching this podcast.
Frick you, Todd. Business. That's all you. That's you. That's what you sound
That's why he
like.
didn't spend time with his family. His kid had to run away and join the circus.
I'm imagining this little kid named Todd who wants to become a businessman just crying.
I'm just like kicking him. Take that, Todd.
I can't believe Crank those numbers.
I just want to do business.
Crunch those numbers. No.
Crunch those numbers, Todd.
Oh man. Rest in peace, Todd. I'm so sorry for anyone named Todd. We didn't even plan this. Like, we don't even plan to hate on
Organic,
Todd.
yeah. It's just organic hate.
Organic hatred.
Just coming out of nowhere, you know?
I just didn't realize everybody hated Todd.
Honestly, I will
JJ.
forgive Todd if he does my taxes this year. I'll dial it back.
You just want somebody to do your
Just
taxes.
please, somebody.
I'll forgive him for 1 year if he does my
Exactly.
taxes.
Dude, I've been
April 14th.
avoiding.
What-
I've been
what-
avoiding doing taxes. for
Avoiding
so
doing
long.
taxes, huh?
Oh my
You hear
god, that is
FBI
called
open
tax
up.
fraud.
That is called tax evasion if they
Tax
can't
evasion.
catch me.
Yeah, you're right.
If they can catch me.
If they catch you.
Nah, I got a new app called Expensify because some people were raving about it.
Yo, dude. Fantastic app.
Yeah, and it's like you can take pictures of receipts and stuff. The thing is, the only things I buy for my YouTube is like I bought a new computer and I bought VidCon tickets and plane tickets to VidCon and stuff, right? So those are like the big things that I do. So I don't know.
Well, whenever I do something with like, you know, that involves going out, even though like to see people, like Adam, when we saw each other, I don't know if I'm allowed to. Yeah, okay. When like
each other?
You guys see each other in real life?
Did you do walkie-talkie?
once,
Jay, not in
once
front of
I,
my friends.
I walkie-talkied him and I was like, I'm in town, over. And then we like we got something.
And then Adam was like,
and then I picked up the walkie-talkie and was like, where the fuck did this come from?
It's like,
why
where did
aren't
this
you
come
calling
from?
me?
Don't question it. Like, were you in my house? Don't question it. Over.
where did a string and a cup come from?
It's a cup
string
just
and cup that-
stretching like forever. No, I like, you know, it's like now I'll go and like, you know, because it's working for yourself. Technically, it was, you know, yeah, you're in the same line of work, you know. So it was like, yeah, I'm taking that.
Well, you Mr.
Picking that
Business over
receipt.
here? What do you mean?
Dude, this is business right now. This is the latest stop on my press tour.
Adam, JJ is becoming Todd.
Todd.
J. More like J. Todd J.
Wow, you nailed it. Wow.
You ever die, JJ? Live long enough
Oh my
to become
god.
Todd.
Maaz really
oh my
out
god.
here with those clever
Dot
jokes.
spelled backwards is Todd.
I know, it's Todd.
You son of a bitch.
I've been here all along.
He's been crunching our numbers behind our back.
You're right.
He's the real like Endgame villain. Like Thanos dies and then Todd just steps out
Todd's
in the
there.
shadow, crunching numbers.
Like Thanos has to give one of the Infinity Stones over as one of his taxes, right?
What I'm imagining is like JJ is like this businessman and Adam has like the purple chin as Thanos. And then Ant-Man goes inside Adam and then JJ.
Whoa, you can't just break into the spoilers. Whoa.
Spoilers.
Listen, once again, I've mentioned this to JJ before, but the fact that the Russo brothers had the Thanos meme for April Fools,
So
that's
good.
like the best thing.
They're such memers.
They know their
Have you,
audience.
have you guys seen the like why that theory wouldn't work?
Yes, I have.
What?
Wait, explain
so
it. Explain
wait,
it. Go
why
for
would
it.
it
Go for
work?
Go
So
for it.
somebody quote unquote ran a simulation. It's just an animation, but they quote unquote ran a simulation, and oh my god, I hit my mic. Basically, what happens is Ant-Man tries to run into Thanos's ass,
Rectum.
and
Yeah.
as Ant-Man, you know, he leaps from the ground to go to Thanos's butt cheeks, and Thanos ends up turning around, grabbing Ant-Man mid-flight into said butt cheeks. And what happens afterward? Oh yeah, he just like stops him. Thanos shrinks down to subatomic levels, jumps into Ant-Man's butthole, and then just expands and kills. He basically he flips the script on Ant-Man. Is
Is
what
it
happens.
reverse card? He plays the
Yeah,
reverse card.
he played the
Yeah,
reverse
Oh
card.
no.
Well,
You
remember-
he did the ultimate no you and killed Ant-Man.
Yeah.
You guys remember in Guardians where like Drax jumps in to like stab that person from the inside, and Gamora's like, "No, he's just as like strong on the inside." You know, remember that? Remember Thanos
Yeah.
beat the Hulk with his bare hands?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
I'm
thought that
kinda
was stupid anyways.
I kind of thinking that like if Ant-Man were to go inside Thanos' butthole, way funnier. Like I know no swearing and everything, but like that's also funnier. I think funnier to say butthole. He goes up Thanos' butthole. He expands. Thanos is he's as strong as the Hulk on the inside too. Just saying. I feel like it's gonna be like just a splat.
Oh,
you know?
as soon as he squeezes them cheeks, Ant-Man is a goner.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've been trying to
dick.
walk around, but the clap of my cheeks have been killing Ant-Man every time.
Ant-Man just needs to clap them cheeks, and then boom, guards avoided.
Exactly.
I would love if they explained that in Endgame. Like, Ant-Man tries this, and Thanos is like, I have no butthole.
I'm an alien.
John.
No.
My plan!
One of my friends came up with a theory that said Ant-Man doesn't have a butthole or a wiener. He has a cloaca.
Like a bird man.
Yeah.
He's a bird human.
I mean, he's an alien. We don't know what he's got down there. What if he does have a
true.
cloaca?
It's true.
That is
By the way,
very
you didn't say
true.
Thanos, you fucked up.
The thing is, now we're getting into like the genders of aliens here,
The
but
genders.
Gamora is obviously female.
Yeah.
You don't know
And
that.
so there must be like a male-female relationship as well. So there must be a difference between them.
Not
What
not
if
for
she
all
has
the
a
aliens
cloaca?
though. Remember, Thanos came to her planet. Maybe her species definitely has male and female, but Thanos might not. The Titans
You're right.
might not.
Hey man.
They're all dead.
Star-Lord will put his dick in anything.
Oh god.
Oh my god. The guy who ruined everything. I'm excited.
Y'all have any like actual endgame theories?
I think it'll be the end of the game.
Shut up, Laddie.
Thanks for coming by.
I'll be here all week.
All right, listen, Laddie, here's a paycheck again. Just double,
Hey, you got-
I think, that this, once again, I do not know anything at all. But I think the Avengers, the originals, are going to die. All of them.
Yay.
I think it's going to be a situation in which they sacrifice the original Avengers. Okay, so I don't know who I was talking about this with. Maybe you, JJ. I don't know. But I think that the original, like the people who survive now, will attempt to save everybody by going to the other 50. Like, imagine an alternate universe where the other 50% died, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
No.
everything's and so they're going to that universe to reunite all the Avengers because they died. They're directly in that universe. The original Avengers died, and then they're going to fight Thanos again. So, yeah.
I think Thanos is gonna get really sad that he lost Gamora and teams up with the Avengers to stop himself. Huh?
You're right.
Huh?
Possibly. What happened in the comics?
I think
I disagree.
I
don't
think
think that will happen.
I think what's going to happen is basically the Avengers are going to build what's called a Ender portal, jump into it, fight the big dragon, and then be very disappointed with with the end of that said game.
The Ender. Shut the hell up, Adam. Were you waiting this entire time to make that goddamn joke? You're like, oh man, I'm almost here.
The end of that game. I told you it's
That
gonna be
was
the end of the
Adam's
game.
end game all along.
Just make sure to bring
Like,
up
Be here all
listen.
week.
Like Tony Stark closes
What
down
I-
his laptop, like, yeah, that was anticlimactic. That was kind of dumb.
Yeah. What I find really confusing is I'm not sure whether this was planned by Disney or not, but with the Endgame hype being so strong, I do not know why that they released the Rise of the Skywalker trailer today.
They did.
Why?
Yeah, they did.
Exactly. That reaction, exactly. Because I am not, well, I am one of those people that did not like The Last Jedi. But I think, a lot of people have been saying, you know, like different things. I think the public is kind of burnt out on Star Wars. I don't think anyone's really interested, honestly.
Wait. Can I wait?
Right.
Okay, so I just want to say, I'm not gonna lie, controversial statement right here. I have never watched a Star Wars movie before, except for like that third one that everyone hated.
That's the best one.
The best one. No, like
Shut up.
the one with Anakin, the
Yeah.
Skull Wars or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never watched
that.
a single Star Wars. I mean, I guess the reason being, and I'm not gonna lie, I find Star Wars to be hella boring.
Yeah.
And
like soap
it's
operas?
because it's just because like I grew up in the era of Star Wars being parodied, so I just see it as a joke, kind of like I can't watch it and not be like, this is boring. You know what I mean?
Did you watch
Know what I mean?
Spaceballs?
Spaceballs, I love Spaceballs. I mean, I
of
wasn't
course.
born during that time, but I still love that show or movie because I don't know. I grew up Star Wars being.
It's like one of those pop culture things. Like my brother was like 5 years old, and I was like, "You want to watch Star Wars?" And he's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Cool." And then he already knew the whole backstory. He's like, "Yeah, Darth Vader, Daddy." I'm just like, "Oh no, you already know." It's part of pop culture. It's like everyone knows already. It's like you can't go out with someone knowing the secrets and twists.
To me, it's like I'm you know, so this, well, I guess it'll tie into animations too. I'm a big believer in story. You know, I feel like story has to come first, and it's really interesting with Star Wars and Marvel because they're these two really big franchises owned by Disney, right? But one of them is insanely popular. It's Star Wars, and then the other one like kind of had characters that no one really knew before the movies came out. You know, like Guardians, and you know, like even like Cap and Iron Man, people kind of knew them. But with Endgame, we're seeing someone who, like, you know, Kevin Feige, big believer in story, planned everything out, let directors do stuff, you know, but like was like, we have a plan and we're gonna pay it off. And Star Wars, they literally have people come in and write the next episode. Just they're making it up as they go along. So I feel like that's why.
I
That's
guess
why we're
if you
seeing this.
plan to do like multiple movies in a series, just have a whole plot line written out.
Wasn't Star Wars a book?
No.
Well, the thing is, I don't think Star Wars has anything kind of planned out. Yeah, you're 100% correct.
Yeah.
Like, what is the conclusion of the Star Wars story? There's not really. What's the end game? What, Thanos comes up in the Star Wars world? It's like Star Wars is in the same universe?
Right.
Darth Vader gets the Infinity Gauntlet.
No.
Sora comes out of nowhere and
Oh, God.
Sora, oh god.
They're tying it all
Don't you
in.
diss my boy Sora. Don't you diss my boy Sora, all right?
the ending of Kingdom
Kill
Hearts 3
you.
is interesting.
I'll kill you.
Man, I've been having trouble trying to play that game because of how bad the voice acting is.
The third one,
It's atrocious, yeah.
Maaz loves it.
It's actually, it blew my mind because like the main characters are fine because, you know, it's literally Donald, Goofy, like, you know, they're just voices. And Sora is Sora. Like, if you grew up with Sora, that's just his voice. You know, you don't change it.
I can't.
But some of the other I think Sora is acceptable because that's just how Sora has been, right, for the longest time. So it's like that it hasn't changed. But it did shock me just how terrible some of the other voices were, especially in Big Hero 6 world. Hero sucks, dude.
Yeah.
It is like garbage tier voice acting sometimes.
See, I can't. I have no frame of reference of what you're talking about because, like, I have not gotten that far at all.
Dude, it's like, okay, even the starting world, some of the voices are genuinely not great.
I can't.
Even Mickey sounds like a discount Mickey Mouse. Like,
I can't.
how do you mess with Mickey Mouse?
I can't.
You know?
I can't look at Sora when he talks and just not see a big old block of cheese because that's all I'm getting. I'm getting like that cheesy vibe from him
Friendship.
the entire time.
That's just Sora. That's Sora.
Yeah, but it worked when he was a child, not when he's a grown ass man now.
Bro, he was like 28 when he last time. Now he's like 38. Okay.
makes it worse. I don't know why.
Shut up. No way.
He's
pretty old.
He's the dude from. He was from. What is it? The Shining.
All right, I gotta go Sora voice.
Jack
actor.
Nicholson?
All right, hold on.
Oh, you mean
No, not Jack
Haley
Nicholson.
Joel Osment.
You mean the voice actor? I thought you meant
He was
character.
21. Okay, he was 21. Now he's 31. Okay, sue me.
It's just worse. I can't take a dude trying to sound like a child who clearly doesn't sound like a child seriously
A
at all.
child? Sora's like 20.
Okay, but he sounds like he's trying to be a child. That's what he sounds like.
Guys,
just
but
saying.
Goofy
I'm just
still.
Goofy's
Goofy's the best.
I'm just spitting.
Goofy's amazing in
Goofy
this
is best
story.
boy.
Okay.
Gorsh.
Okay.
Wait.
Don't do it again.
Don't step off the mountain. Yo. You saw that gift, right? I'm not the only one.
Absolutely. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Like
Yes.
we're just giving you a pity laugh. Actually. We're just like,
I've experienced that game only through memes. I was planning on renting it, and I didn't because I don't
From Best
play
Buy?
video games as much anymore.
You can still rent games.
Yeah, so there's actually this place called Family Video, and it's legit. Like, it's cool because you can rent a game for 5 days for like $7, and they have new games day one. So sometimes it's if that's a game, I'll just go and rent it, binge it in the 5 days, and return it.
No way. No
Oh.
way.
Okay. I'm gonna admit something really bad. All right. I'm gonna admit something really, really bad.
Okay.
So GameStop and EB Games, or EB Games in Australia anyway, they had this entire promotion where you can return a game and you'll get 100% of the refund within 7 days, right? So JJ, I used to do exactly what you're saying, which is just like beat the game 7 days and return it 100% refund, right?
Yeah.
Especially as an achievement hunter, I used to like 100% the game and
Did you do that
then
with Avatar? Just rent Avatar, and we're like, well, that game.
no, Avatar was so rare. I had to buy Avatar. I spent $30 to get 1,000 game of.
that was it. And it just didn't finish the campaign. You're like, that was it. That's all I wanted.
Nope. That's legit what I wanted. So I did that with a lot of NBA 06 and football 06 and stuff like that.
Oh, those
Anyway,
games are easy.
they're so easy. And so what I felt the worst about though, oh, this is so bad. I'm going to jail. So I had Dance Central 3.
Yeah.
And what in Dance Central 3, they're like, hey, if you have the previous Dance Centrals, there's a code inside the booklet that you could use to transfer all the songs from Dance Central 1 and 2 to 3.
And it only costs 200
But I
Microsoft
didn't-
points.
You son of a bitch.
I didn't own Dance Central 102, so I rented them and opened the thing, got the code, and used that code within the booklet, and then returned Dance Central 1.
You're going to
How
hell.
dare.
I'm going to hell.
Dance Central Hell. They're going to make you dance for eternity.
They're gonna make me dance Gangnam Style forever. No,
That was DLC.
Now let
I had to get it.
me
When I was a
live.
kid, I was like, "Oh, Gangnam Style," and that's why I got it.
I bought it too, dude. Don't worry. Me and you, we bond over Dance Central 3.
Dude.
Don't worry.
Adam, all right.
What's up?
I know you're a big famous boy with your own music video now. All right.
Eminem over here.
Yeah, just casually.
it's me.
Yeah.
I may have heard of
Pretty
it.
famous.
Yeah.
It went trending, number one.
Not that anyone's counting, but yeah.
Not that 10 million views, whatever.
Yeah,
Just,
This is an average day.
But I think a lot of people are. I don't think people are aware that you've been working on this, like your song, longer than the others have been working on their song.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't say it's a problem of people assuming that like I'm only doing it because of the other two doing it, but I'm more
Yeah.
than positive I can say I kind of gave the others the idea to do theirs because of how long I have been working on this song. I mean, when it comes to the lyrics, I'm very picky, which is also why it took so long. But at the same time, I have to juggle animating and the thing that I can guarantee a solid revenue from to make sure that I can fund the other stuff, the other passion project. But yeah, the song I've been working on for since, to be honest, I want to say at least 2 years now. Not in the sense of like it's been taking me that long to write it and
But
stuff.
like off
It's
and
just-
on and stuff.
Yeah, off and on.
projects.
Yeah, exactly. And people think that because of the other two making a song, they I'm just over here like, oh, they made a song. I gotta make a song too, or they made a song and it was successful. If I do that, it'll do successful too. It's like, nah, I've been passionate about. I mean, I hit my mic. I talked about it in my music. Music is freaking awesome video about me wanting to make a song, and even did a quick like Post Malone cover. That's how.
Oh yeah.
That's how far I've been. That's how far back I've been like trying to work on getting this song made. Also.
That cover, by the way, is how I found Post Malone. Like, you introduced me to Post Malone.
I'm so glad, because Post Malone's honestly so freaking good.
I agree.
He seems like
Amazing.
such a chill guy, and his music's just fantastic.
Our age, it's crazy.
But yeah, it's just I've been working on it for a long time. That's just the fact.
That's
The
key.
gist of it.
Yeah.
Well, when's the album coming out, man?
Oh man, I wish I can work on an album. I want to do an LP possibly or something. But if I do that, I would have to stop animating for a while because working on music just takes that long. It's a long process, especially if I'm making multiple songs. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be, making the normal videos and stuff like that, and then working on songs as like side projects, and then I'll release them when I release them. And then as soon as I get enough for to put it in an album, I'll make it an album.
Well, there you go.
So yeah.
Remember us when you're famous, dude.
What about hiring music producers?
Yeah. The only people I would ever sign with in terms of music is Slim Shady Records, and that's Eminem's.
The legends.
I only trust him. I feel like they do me good, and or whoever Post Malone works with. He's been doing good lately.
I just want people to do it.
I just want people to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I remember like you Adam, you showed me this song like before the video had come out, and I like just at the basic level in your head, sometimes when someone shows you stuff, you're like, you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna like, I have this thing like, I'm hope it's good, but like, sometimes people show you something and you're like, oh, hey, that's great for you, but like, it's like, it was all right. Yeah, I like that, but like, and when you actually, like, when I heard it, I was like, whoa, hold up, like, this is, I don't even have to like, I don't have to pretend to lie to you or anything. Like, this is like legitimately really good.
Oh my god!
Not that I'm just like, it's cool when when you like someone and then they do something that you also really like, right? Like when they're a cool person and talented. Not to like,
He's fangirling over
jerk
here.
you off or anything. Yeah, I know. Like, this is like, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, no, I
Revealing your
get
inner
it, and
self.
I really appreciate that because, like, I don't want to make crap. I don't want to make something and then like be lied to whether or not it's good or not, and then release it and then have people hate me because it's bad.
No.
already hate
It's
you,
like there was yeah, I already hate you, Adam. Don't worry about that.
Right.
There was a moment in VidCon Australia where Adam was like, "Yo, I made the beat. Like, I had the beat for this. Like, listen to it." And I was like, all right. And then like the freaking nah, and I was like, all right, that's in my head now forever.
Yeah, right. No,
I wrote it to get stuck in your head, kind of like a kid melody where it's like nah.
Yeah.
While also playing along with the that Trick or Treat song.
Dude.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. Okay, so apparently I just thought for the longest time that Adam wrote the underwear line just for no reason because he's a silly Billy, and I was like, that's why I just didn't get it. I was like, I don't know why everybody's not raising a fuss about this. Where did this come from? This is just like a random line, and he's like, yeah, I just wanted to kind of be silly about it. And I was like, what do you mean? And so I just didn't get it.
We're really out here.
And then I was talking to James, and James was like, Maaz, that's from like a Halloween trick-or-treat thing, right? And I was like, what?
Yeah, because the whole vibe of the
it's
song
like-
is like, it's supposed to be serious, but it's mostly supposed to be like silly while also like kind of it's just silly and serious at the same time. I was just having fun with it. And there's a lot of like underlining meanings to like lines and stuff like that, but like that's all open for interpretation, and that's what all music is.
Dude, when's your Genius video coming out, dude?
Dude, I wish. I mean, I'm on the Genius website. I mean, I'll take that.
Do they see
People have been
flossing,
like,
though?
Dude, right?
They be flossing. Dude, that shit hit home.
It's because I was flossing. I was just flossing. I was like, yeah, I do be flossing. Yeah. Yeah.
My dentist would love me.
Shut up. Freaking stupid Todd.
You really be out here.
I don't know. It's like, I think there's definitely now, like 3 is the magic number, right? Like what they saw, Jaden. Who was the first one? Jaden work with. Was Jaden first with
yeah.
Dave?
I think Jaden
Or
was
it-
first.
Jaden was
yeah, and then
first, yeah.
James.
Yeah. Okay. And then it was like, wow, Jaden came out with this song that is unexpected of her. And then it was like James comes out like, wow, that I did not expect that from him. And then like Adam comes out like, wow. And after 3, it's like the same thing with the random thoughts thing, right? Where it's like now everybody in the
no.
video
Don't
is
even
like,
get me started.
Don't
I
spoil-
don't
I'm-
like. Well, first of all, the random thoughts thing, people use that as like a way to hate on the animation community, but it's like that's the point. It was a meme. It's like you know animation memes like the burnt rice thing that was going around.
no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, let me. Do you remember the burnt?
It's crazy.
Do you guys remember burnt?
I don't
rice?
know.
Oh
No
no,
idea what
he
you're talking
remembers. All right, I know.
Oh no, I don't know.
You remember? Don't be like that.
He's erased it. He's erased it from his memory. That's what's happened.
He's erased it from his.
Oh.
I mean,
and his
it's
YouTube
kind of
channel. What?
it's kind of and his YouTube. Oh, and his YouTube channel. Oh, you're right. Maz did do that shit. I forgot about that.
Oh boy.
Shut up.
It's good.
Y'all are snitches, all right? Y'all are snitches right here.
It's kind of like that shit where it's like it was set up to let people just run with it and have fun. It's not like people were ripping off anybody. The joke was that people were ripping off the other videos and stuff like that.
But
Yeah.
random thoughts were like the most unique videos. Like everything was different
So
about
good.
them. It just had the same title and thumbnails.
Yeah, that was the joke. I mean, the random thoughts, right? People could have been a little bit more clever with them. But yeah. I mean,
Boy, call me out, bro.
yeah. bro. No, I just like I think I'm just hoping it honestly doesn't turn into that though, to where everyone starts the trend of now making music videos within the community because like to be honest, the whole reason why I was originally doing a music video was to kind of differentiate myself from the other two, and then
Right.
the other two did make. I love them. They're both really close friends of mine, and they're great. But like the other two kind of made that difficult by making their own songs. The difference is now, like I sort of made mine on my own while they had help with theirs. With Dave, very talented. I love that dude. But like now,
Congratulations, dude.
congratulations, PewDiePie. Oh man,
Dude.
It's no longer playable in India.
Still not
yeah,
defamation.
him and Rumi killed it with that. That was
Did you guys
great.
hear? Did you guys hear about it on like that the India T series took it to court and they got removed it from YouTube?
Yeah.
Did they really?
And-
No,
on
that's
India,
not-
on India, not
Yeah.
in
Oh,
not
in
everywhere.
India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what fucking bitches.
Yeah, because it had racial like things behind it, and they're like, "We gotta take this down."
Yes.
It's
Nah, they got
being
mad
mean."
because they got called out
For legal reasons.
Yeah.
That's a joke for legal reasons.
Yes, they. Yeah.
Dude,
It's like, that's a blatant racist lie, but still not defamation.
Oh man,
Oh, man.
that's great.
I love it.
still can't believe
I-
that dude, like the
Yeah.
dude who started T Series, got assassinated by the mob. That's crazy. That's on Wikipedia and stuff.
What?
Yeah,
I did not
Yeah.
know that.
Do you know this?
Jesus
Literally, like
Christ.
it's not even like it's not like he was like just disappeared or is gone. Literally, a gunman came after him and killed him. Well, I look it up on Wikipedia.
legal reasons,
Like,
that's a joke. For
legal
legal
reasons.
reasons, that's a joke.
I'm just listen. see
For
Wikipedia, I'm
serious
just-
legal reasons, please don't kill me. That's a joke.
There's yeah. I think there's still a legal trial going on about it now. Like,
I believe it.
yeah,
That's
Anyhow,
insane.
That's
there you go.
terrifying.
Camera
There
up
you
that
go.
PewDiePie money.
Right, exactly.
No, That's scary.
I mean,
I just want PewDiePie to hit 100 million first.
oh heck yeah! I mean, having a creator hit 1 million before a soulless company, that would be fantastic. Like I don't care. I don't care if they pass him because like PewDiePie will always be number one. But like, I just don't want them to beat him to 1 million or 100 mil first because it's like. Yeah. Actually, you know what?
Do you?
If they do, it really doesn't matter because PewDiePie is still like. I mean, there's other YouTube channels that have 100 mil. I mean, they're corporate owned by YouTube, but they're still corporate owned. Same thing with T-Series. It's going to be a corporate owned channel hitting 100 mil. Does it really matter? I mean, PewDiePie will still be the first ever creator to hit 100 mil.
For sure.
Oh,
right.
I mean, that's for thought.
I mean, I support it because of the meme.
Always a meme. I think do you think that with T-Series obviously taking this way more seriously than anybody else is, do you think that they have or will resort to like sub-botting measures? You know, where it's like fake water. Fake subs.
Kind of thought they were already doing that.
Yeah, I mean there is the fact that they in India they're now just getting internet for a very cheap price. So a lot of people who hadn't had internet before is getting internet.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But I thought there was already evidence out there that they were doing that. I mean when YouTube does those sub purges to get rid of bots, they always lose ridiculous amounts compared to PewDiePie, and they are that of equal, like very close to size. So it's like something's a little off there.
Yeah. I'm curious to have another purge soon.
Yeah. I mean, purges happen.
I wonder who YouTube wants. Like, who does YouTube want to get 100 million? Like, who? What's their objective?
Not PewDiePie. They want PewDiePie out of their system, probably.
Right. I get what you're saying. They don't want PewDiePie because of like the problematic stuff he is. Sure, but surely they don't want like a corporation in India to be the first one to get 100 million, right? Like I'm sure even YouTube doesn't want that.
I mean, whatever makes them the most money. Let's be real. Makes them the most money and the least amount of controversy. I think that's what YouTube wants.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? So PewDiePie is making a lot of money with all this entire multiple month war going on.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how much money he's made from all his videos since it all started until now? Like, oh my gosh, right?
God. So much money.
And so I don't know. I think he's definitely made YouTube a lot of money. It's more like a PR thing, right? So, like how PewDiePie is like known as a Nazi in the community and stuff like that.
But he's not.
Yeah. Well, you think he's not. He might be.
I mean, T-Series is now associated with the mob, aren't they? So like, I don't think YouTube.
That is true.
That on their shit.
And so YouTube's basically like, oh my god.
Like we are in a pickle. Business.
Dude, God, Todd owns YouTube.
Todd, this is somehow all your fault.
Frick you, Todd.
Yo, Adam. What was that? You were telling us the story about you were going to the grocery store and you were doing something to people. Maaz wasn't here for that.
What were you doing?
Oh shoot! Fuck! What was I doing? Oh,
like, yeah.
So I do this. I've been having this problem where I'll like somebody will be talking and then I'll just like mimic them, like say something.
Oh. Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, how you doing? That's you. That's what you sound like. That's what I'll do. I'll do that to people, and like I do that amongst friends, and it became such a thing in my head. Like it's a staple now. It's stapled into my brain to where now. I was at the grocery store at the cashier, paying for my groceries and stuff like that, and the lady is ringing me up, and she asks me cash or credit. And after that, I decided it was my brain just flipped off and was just like, Guys, regret it. That's you. That's what you sound like. And then I was just like, oh God, I am so sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean anything by that. It's just some stupid thing I do. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I have a problem where I'm mentally a child.
Adam.
I got lucky. The lady was really nice, and she was cracking up afterwards. But it's getting to problematic like areas.
Oh my god.
I need to seek therapy.
Oh my gosh. That's when.
Dude. What is wrong with you? Are you retarded?
You're retarded. That's you. That's what you sound like.
And friendship ended. All right.
Yeah. Baljeet is my friend now. The thing is, I love the little automatic things that we all do, right? So obviously, it's no secret that I play Overwatch, right? Like I know shock is a big shock. I get it. Calm down, guys. But every time after like a battle ends in Overwatch,
Oh my God! You play Overwatch?
shut the hell up! You're like 50 years too late. Every time a battle's done, I press R for reload, right? Like I just reload my weapons. It's like, okay, for the next battle, I'll have a full clip. But recently, I've been starting to play this massive MMO called Final Fantasy XIV, and R is like a special fire move that destroys anything in front of me. And so what'll happen is that a battle will end and I'll be running with my teammates and I'll be like, it's just like summon fire. And I'm like, oh, sorry, that's my fault. That's did not mean to do that. And they're like, Maaz, why? And I can't even stop myself. Like once I recognized that I was gonna press R, but I didn't. I was like, I didn't do it. And she's like, yeah, but you pressed something else. But I was like, oh, but I intended to. And as we were talking, I pressed R. And I was like, no. Just destroyed everything in front of me. It's literally like the anime where it's like explosion, and I just destroyed everything in front of me. Right?
Oh my God! You play Overwatch?
Shut up! Oh my God!
Wait, Maaz
Thanks,
plays
Todd.
Overwatch?
Thanks, Todd. Yo, guys, I want you to teach me Overwatch, guys.
Yeah, don't hit R.
I'll teach you. I'm a master. I'm a golden.
Heal me,
boy.
pocket me. That's all you gotta do.
Totally.
We win.
Wow, Rush, that you're so good.
But-
It's almost as if you play Torp.
Dude, I'm a Torb main now. I don't want to hear it. That's hammer time. Give me that ass.
I do like I like Batiste, the new hero. That's sad. Dude, can I? Okay, I know we haven't done a meme review in a while, but can I just say, I was feeling like, oh, what are the new memes this recently?
Oh shit! Here we go again.
I love it. I love that.
No. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like 2019 memes have been trash, but that one gets me.
Yeah.
I
Just the way he says it, like the swagger, like, oh shit.
The
here we go
horrible,
again.
the horrible green screen edit.
Yeah.
I love it.
No. I'm sorry. Okay, can I interrupt for a second?
No.
So
Yeah,
I
100%.
think my
What's up?
roommate's
You
dog
okay?
learned how to. She learned how to open my door, and it's been closed, and she's walked in 3 times, and the second time she did it, I spilled water on my laptop, and so that's why I was quiet for a really long time. And this time I was like, okay, I'm gonna lock my
Panicking.
door. So I locked it, and she's in here again, and I'm like, what?
She has thumbs.
Laddi, run! They're taking
They're
over.
taking over. They're learning.
This is the start.
She just like the dog gets up and is like, it can't lock me out, laddie. It's like starts talking to you. It's actually Shaggy. Hey, Ratty.
That's Scooby.
Hey,
Wait,
Raggy.
you got it wrong.
No, wrong.
You said Shaggy.
I said Shaggy. Zoinks.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
Eat it. Eat
No.
It's okay. Eat it.
it.
Is it chocolate? He should eat it.
Female dogs,
They
am I
should eat it.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, dogs love chocolate. They really love it. It won't kill them.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Dude, that's a lie, guys. It will kill them.
grapes.
Please don't. And grapes?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't feed dogs grapes, chicken bones,
Yeah.
or chocolate.
Chicken bones?
Yeah, man, they'll get stuck in
Chicken
their
bones.
their intestines because the bones will break up and fucking destroy their insides.
I've heard that.
I've heard the great.
You're right.
That is terrifying.
Yeah, dude.
I don't
The
know.
other,
Get a dog.
The other, I was eating chicken, and my dog. He likes to sit on my lap and watch me eat because he likes to beg for food, and he starts flopping around.
Tyson or Oliver?
Tyson, because Oliver doesn't like to step in my room because he's too scared of me. He knows his place.
Oh my god.
And he's like flopping around, being all weird, and so I'm just eating food, just watching YouTube, whatever. And then I feel a chicken bone. He pulls a chicken bone from my plate, and I heard him just slam my hand on him, and he squeals. Like I flattened him like a pancake. He drops it. I'm like, don't you freaking dare.
Don't dare touch that chicken.
So I saved your life. This must hurt you right now, but I saved you.
Oh my god. What's the equivalent? It's like when you punch your kid when he picks up a gun.
Yeah.
It's like you just punch him. It's like, don't worry. I saved your life.
This is super off topic. Why is drama called tea?
What started
Why would it
that?
not be?
Yeah, was it the Kermit meme that started it for people to call it tea, or did?
Honestly, yeah. It's like it's that was there for a long time, and I think a lot of people like the fact. So essentially, people use that emoji whenever they said something like dramatic, like, you know, when you were like, oh, I'm gonna be single, but you're hitting up 12 dudes in Valentine's, and then they used to attach the Kermit meme, right? And then people associated drinking tea with drama, and then it became like, all right, guys, time to let's sip that tea, and then that eventually changed to time to spill that tea, and now that's an
And now
entire
it's
thing.
turned to fuck that tea. I don't know where that came
Nope.
from, but
No, that's just you, right? Just that is
Wait,
just
that's not a
you.
real thing?
If you have a if you have a tea bag fetish, guys, go for it. But
Imagine like
You know.
that becoming.
No,
I'm
don't imagine it, JJ.
I'm just spitballing here. But what if we fuck some tea?
That's the
We're
real
not already
drama.
doing that?
Imagine that's a definition in a dictionary, and you have to write. And like you go history books, like, you know, 40 years from now, you're looking back and it's like, oh, you know, tea has these definitions, and one's for like, oh, drama. And you look down, it's like, yeah, created from a GIF someone put of Kermit the Frog that became a meme that we referenced, and then people started using emojis instead, and then we just started using tea. And that's part of your history as a kid. You just grow up knowing that. You're like, yeah, that makes sense.
wait. No, I know the greatest tea spill of all time.
Oh boy.
What?
Actually, you're gonna post up the American version. You're gonna do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah,
Well, that's
yeah, exactly. Don't.
I was
say-
gonna say
way.
Pearl Harbor, but
Yeah.
that's not it.
That is not tea.
That's not,
That actually would have been hilarious. Actually,
yeah, Pearl Harbor.
if you're like, guys, this is the best tea. Everyone's like, yeah, at the Boston party. You're like, nope, and this is Pearl Harbor.
I wish you wouldn't go through with it, because you would have said Pearl Harbor and we would have been like, I don't get it. What?
Yeah,
There's like that pause. Everyone's like, what?
What?
No, World War
we had
II?
to wonder, like, do you hate Japanese? like we had to wonder.
Hey, do you drink tea?
I'm drinking it right now.
I
I
love
love
it.
tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love tea. I love chamomile tea.
Ooh, yeah.
I would
'cause
say
it helps.
chocolate tea. What the fuck's chocolate?
I'm stressed all the time animating, so like that shit helps.
Dude,
Nice.
I had a whole troubleshooting thing that kept me up all week, and yeah, I needed the stress reliever after that. So tea's good.
Tea is the way to go. Yeah, green tea is great. Green tea is good.
Green tea.
I love me some greeny.
green tea. Some dope shit.
Yeah.
You know what's better? Huggies.
Oh,
Huggies?
Huggies.
Like the diaper?
diapers?
No,
yeah,
not those
wait.
kind of Huggies.
Listen,
Oh.
Rush, if you got a fetish for tea
I
and
just shit
diapers,
myself
like
every
I'm not.
day. It's not a problem. No, I'm talking about the
I just-
blue thing. Hold up, I have a picture. Hold up. You know what a Huggy
just-
is,
No,
Maaz?
it's
That's not
okay,
a Huggy.
Rush.
Wait a minute. That's a
Rush,
head.
listen, I don't know. I'm telling you, man, like, I won't judge
That's
you.
a Huggy, Maaz. I'm not talking about the
I thought
diapers.
it
I
was
don't
just a
consume
hug,
diapers.
barrel juice or whatever.
I call them Huggies.
Well, I was thinking about
Well,
the
now-
diapers.
Well, now you know, Huggy. Rush is just over here like, oh yeah, my favorite drink is from Huggies.
It's blending up
It's
some
just like,
diapers.
it's just like, yeah, wet diapers. I don't know what you're drinking, bro. Shake my hand.
This is my favorite flavor.
Everyone's just nodding their head, smiling.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was just like, okay, Rush.
that's right, Rush.
I'll join you in therapy, Adam.
Oh my gosh, dude, what is that? What did you just? Is that just blue Powerade?
No,
Is that what it is?
it's basically water with blue shit in it, with multiple colors. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's like
It's
Kool-Aid
crazy.
a little bit.
it's kind of cool. Yeah.
Gatorade. Yeah, no, I feel that.
It's what
I
kids
had
drink
those in,
when your parents have a party.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't say at like, I don't know, Sunday school or something. I don't know.
When kids have an orgy, the parents get them this.
Nope, that is not. And
That's what happened.
Oh,
That's
man.
what happened.
JJ was on your side until now, and then it's like, yeah,
JJ, come back.
I don't know, Chief.
man, at least
boy.
in the first 30 seconds, you know?
That's what happened to me. I don't know, Shimmer.
Are we still gonna live together, or when this is over?
Oh, I have
Oh,
to reach
yeah.
it
Are
today.
you guys gonna roomie together?
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Is that a
I mean,
There you
listen,
go. Listen, guys, they're moving together. They're gonna share huggies together.
we're gonna sip on
Right
some
now.
hugs.
Sure, huggies.
They just no, the diapers. They're gonna wear diapers together. That's
Well, I mean, listen, that's why we have to move in together, because the budget for diapers is going pretty high on my end, you know? So, gotta split it with somebody.
You gotta split the load.
Where am I going with this? What is this bit?
Listen, JJ, I'm not even gonna touch that.
Yeah,
right?
okay. Rescue me, please.
I don't even need to roast you for that. That's just like that alone.
That's just right
stands
there,
for
yeah.
itself.
And that's
Okay.
The thing is, Adam, I agree with the entire tea thing. Like, before the here we go again. Before that, it was like that girl who
Here's?
just goes like, here's the mother freaking tea.
Oh, I never knew what that was until Junkie Jinker. He made a really funny,
The amazing one.
It's really
Oh.
great. Yeah.
So the diagnosis is terminal. So I don't have much time left. Oh my god.
Dude,
that
I am
was
like
honestly had
legitimately.
me cracking up.
He has like the best. I was talking about this on. He has the best delivery, especially for his age, man. Like his comedic delivery on that was so good. I was like,
Yeah.
man,
Wow.
I'm really out here being
Wow.
jealous of a 15-year-old or whatever.
We're really out here being
Is this-
jealous.
we
We're really out here murdering 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
Right,
He's
guys?
Already
extremely
done.
talented. He's
like how
extremely
he Fortnite
talented,
dances.
and honestly, like, I'm super proud of that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aw. Look at how
Thanks,
wholesome
Dad.
you are. Right? Thanks, Dad. But call me Daddy. No, okay, all right. So with that, I just want to thank everybody, especially the people who made fan art. Because here we go.
Hello.
Here's the fan
Wow,
art.
look at this. So cool.
You should have
This is
done this a
great.
long
Shut up,
time
JJ.
ago.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
So great.
Except you, Todd. Your fan art sucks. Okay, so thank you for watching the podcast. Thank you so much for Adam and JJ for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Not those boys.
Yeah, we appreciate you all.
Yeah.
All right.
to be on.
And with that, thank you so much for watching. That's going to be it for us. All right. Laters, guys. Bye.
Bye. Stay
ya.
hydrated.
And logging off now.